And as promised, Britain on Wednesday also ratcheted up sanctions on Russia. UK, in a similar move to the United States, has targeted Russia's largest bank and has decided to end all new British investment in Moscow. The latest round of sanctions were in response to the reports of civilians being killed by Russian forces in Bucha. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson declared that news of such attacks on civilians look like genocide to him.
I'm afraid when you look at what's happening in Bucha, the revelations that we're seeing from what Putin has done in Ukraine, which doesn't look far short of genocide to me, it is no wonder that people are responding in the way that they are.
Now, the latest sanctions mark Britain's fifth package of economic measures. It includes freezing the assets of two Russian banks, Cyberbank and Credit Bank of Moscow. In 2020, UK's investment in Russia was worth over £11 billion, which will now face an outright ban. The UK also said that it plans to end all dependency on Russian coal and oil by the end of 2022. And from next week onwards, the export of key oil refining equipment and catalysts will also be banned. A measure which not only targets the industry's finances but its capabilities as a whole. In a move aimed at key Russian strategic industries, Britain has also banned imports of iron and steel products. Besides this, 8 Russian oligarchs have been sanctioned. This includes Moshe Kanter, who is the largest shareholder of fertilizer company Akron, a company which is vital strategic significance to the Russian government. The European Union also similarly imposed sanctions. This includes a full transaction ban on 4 key Russian banks, which represent 23% of the Russian banking sector. It also banned Russian vessels from accessing EU ports, limiting options for Russia to obtain key goods. It's also imposed export bans worth €10 billion in areas where Russia is vulnerable, like advanced semiconductors, sensitive machinery, and transportation equipment. An import ban worth €5.5 billion have also been imposed on products from whom cement, seafood and liquor. And the EU has said that it is also working on possible additional sanctions, including a ban on oil imports. President Zelensky, however, was not satisfied and called for tougher sanctions against Russia.
Цей пакет виглядає ефектно, але цього замало. Але все ж навряд чи його можна назвати співмірним тому злу, яке світ побачив в Бучі, тому злу, яке продовжується в Маріуполі, в обстрілах Харкова, в намаганні Росії розпочати новий, глобальний, кривавий наступ на Донбасі.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.